The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, 73.
Hurts comes out throwing. He's taking a shot on his first play. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas. The Aviators take a 6-0 lead right away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Aviators will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
2nd and 10 now. Fryermuth there to bring it in.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Calling about 70 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Aviators have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind...
He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And they get it back. A huge play continues. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Blown back gets the handoff. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He's on the move.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Throw on third down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Aviators will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense up to the line fast. On the play fake, it's Hurts. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense set for a first and 10. Hurts throwing again. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
This ball's cut by Palmer. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Aviators take a 13-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play made by Deron Payne. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw it. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Throwing from the gun here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. A play fake now hurts to throw. He rolls to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down. Tight end going in motion here.
Go Silver, ready?
A run here with Will Shipley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Crowd left, Yeti. Great.
Now Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
3rd and long for him here. That's incomplete left side.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. throwing it to start this drive. Shakes himself free. And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
The give here on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver. Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. This finds Smith. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fun. Conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Great. Set. Don't touch it.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch that.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Great.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And this is another incompletion. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. Braden Mann on the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for him. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. They'll try and throw it here. Caught by Burton. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 37. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Don't touch it. Don't touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Good. Alpha. Don't touch it.
On first down, Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a first down.
Hey.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Don't touch.
From the red zone now. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Aviators take the lead just before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Aviators push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He's going deep this time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Aviators watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Now a give running right. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play now. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, oh, it's off to a great start.
Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. The tight end in motion now. Shipley. Runs it in for the touchdown. The Aviators grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Aviators push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. This time it's a passing play. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lift at any time.
From the gun on 3rd down. And they pick him up again. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.
Have yourself a day, young man. A lot of teams are lucky to get a couple picks most games. And here he has a couple all by himself. I'd be stunned to see him get a third chance because whatever side of the field he's on, they should be throwing on the other side away from him.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. On and quick, and they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 20 at the 14-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
No touch that. Hey, 73, 73. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Aviators lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Aviators make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. Has it at the 37. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that... First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
63, 63. Great, set. No touch.
Throwing now, off play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Aviators getting their special teams out onto the field. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And it gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring that...
Oh, he lost the football! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Lone back gets the handoff. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Looking to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. They're set up at the 35 now. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, Now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Back to throw. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. First and 10.
Go, set. Hey, easy. 63, bang.
Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's first and 10.
Go,
Setting up to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
He'll look to throw it. Able to hit Palmer, complete. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. That's no way to end a game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. The first time they've called him out today, and he has a chance to win it. The kick is good. He got it! And they've taken back the lead. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Aviators emerge as winners as we say so long from Oakland.